Happy May, everyone. I hope you had a fantastic April. We got a lot of things to talk about with the Nintendo Switch 2, the games, the rumors, the information that we have so far. And honestly, it's looking definitely really interesting and potentially pretty worrying. If you remember, about a month ago, I would say Nate went on his podcast saying that these are the games that we are going to be seeing in 2026. Although this was fantastic in a lot of ways, we were getting so excited over the fact that this is going to be happening. Then he later said that Star Fox is going to be revealed in April at some point. Well, if you looked at it, April is gone. We're in May. We did not get a Star Fox trailer or a release date or a release of something. No, not even a tease. So this got a lot of you probably worrying that maybe the games aren't going to be happening after all. Maybe Nate was caught in the false leaks and rumors that Nintendo is putting out to their employees. So let's get straight into it. Now honestly, I don't believe any of this. I don't believe that Nate just got stuck inside of some sort of debongle by Nintendo. It doesn't make the most sense. He did go out and say, since he got the leak and rumor wrong, he said that, you know what guys, this is still going to be happening. I still 100% is going to be happening. I just got the timing wrong. And hey, this happens a lot with leaks and rumors. The timing might be off a little bit, but it still ends up happening. If it's a super good leaker like Nate the Hate, I still believe it. He pretty much has a 95% track record when you look at it, because he's still got a lot of things right at the end of the day. When Nintendo Directs are going to be happening, when games are going to be released. If you looked at it, Splatoon Raiders and Rhythm Haven Groove, those games were both set, okay, these are coming summer. And what has happened? They are coming summer. So overall, that is really fantastic. But you might still be wondering, okay, so when are we going to be getting the Star Fox game? Well, since he missed the mark, and he did say, well, maybe I missed this, but we are going to be getting it in June or something. Well, June could very well be the release date. And he also said that we are going to be getting a Nintendo Direct in June. But what if this is all Nintendo's sort of plan? He wanted to throw off sort of the leakers by finding the mole in their midst. So instead of actually releasing Star Fox, like the game's in development, but they didn't want to get the leakers right, so they moved it over a little bit. Star Fox is going to be revealed in May with a Nintendo Direct. Now this could honestly make a lot of sense when you really come to think about it. Because like Nate the Hate said, Star Fox is going to be releasing in June. And it didn't overly make the most sense to see Star Fox releasing in June when you really come to think about it. Because if we haven't really seen anything about the game, why would someone just pick up this game? You know what I mean? Why would someone pick up this game if we haven't really seen anything? So it might happen in May that we could see something like this. But if it doesn't happen in May, if it doesn't happen in June, we got definitely a lot of things to talk about. I guess we have all the way until September Direct to get these things, make sure that they're right. But this could lead into a lot of ideas and potential boo-hoos when it comes to the other games. Like the most notable one, the biggest one, the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. Now honestly, this would have been the most fantastic thing for the 40th anniversary of the Legend of Zelda series. Like really, this would have been the perfect opportunity to sell more consoles, more units, and everything for the 40th anniversary. If they really want to celebrate, you do this. You release Ocarina of Time, arguably one of the greatest Legend of Zelda games of all time. No pun intended. But honestly, I think that it's still probably going to be happening because Nintendo right now probably doesn't have the next Legend of Zelda ready. We're going to be getting the next Legend of Zelda game right here. 2026, it's going to be happening. They probably don't have that. They might reveal trailer that, but they most likely don't have a game. Well then, what does that leave us with? Well, technically, we could see Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD. We are set to get both of those anyways, but if Ocarina of Time doesn't happen, maybe Nintendo is going to carry us over with that. But I'm still not losing hope. I honestly think that Ocarina of Time is going to be happening. Same thing goes with the Nintendo Switch 2 Sports or the Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, or maybe just a remaster or remake of the original Wii Sports. Because if you remember, 100-pin bowling was there, you had like flying a plane and water skiing and doing a whole bunch of things. That would go perfectly with the Nintendo Switch. So honestly, this would make a lot of sense. And I can really look at it and say potentially a Nintendo Direct is going to be in May. Because if you looked at it, maybe you can still say, well, June's the day, that's when we always get Nintendo Directs. But if you haven't noticed, this year we didn't get a single General Direct. We didn't get a single one. We got mostly just partner showcases and more partner showcases and Nintendo Directs about a movie that probably didn't even need that many trailers, to be honest, and also an Indie World presentation, but not a General Direct. So clearly Nintendo is shifting their focus and changing the way that they announce games. Now we could easily see a reveal trailer or just a random sneak peek for the next Star Fox game and all the other games on Nintendo today, because they want everyone to use that. But technically, when you really look at it, they would probably want to reveal Star Fox in a big General Direct if that makes the most sense. Because we haven't really seen a Star Fox game in the longest time. It's been since 2017 or something with the original Star Fox game, but that's not technically considered original. That one was more like a weird toy game, kind of like Skylanders, but not really Skyland. It was a weird game, and it seems like this Star Fox game is going to return to classic formula. Now this could easily be like a game a physical game or whatever that looks like that, like a big Star Fox classic game, classic adventure, big thing. Or this could be something like Nintendo Star Fox 99. Probably not going to be happening, but still a possibility. So yeah, point being said, the point being clear, I hope, Star Fox is probably still coming. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is probably still coming. Because like I said, why wouldn't Nintendo take that opportunity to release The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? A game so destined, so powerful, such a masterpiece still in 2026. Instead, not release anything? Doesn't make any sense. It just really doesn't. And maybe this is what they were waiting for. Just everything to get cleared out. Mario movie cleared out, so it's going to be coming out to Blu-ray later. And maybe after that, they're done. They are ready to share more information. Heck, they could even do a Nintendo Direct or just an announcement May 5th. This could very well happen. Or are they going to do May 7th? That could also happen. But honestly, I find this very, very intriguing. Very, very, wow, this could happen or not happen. But also, if you looked at it, Ocarina of Time is one of those games that have been leaked for like a year now. Because if you don't remember, the Ocarina of Time leak was leaked before the Nintendo Switch 2 was even released. Because I remember making a whole video just getting so excited over Ocarina of Time. I'll even share you a picture of it. It's right here, and it says, Ocarina of Time remake coming soon. There was a leaking rumor about it, and there you go. So yeah, I think that these games are going to be coming. I think it's been development for a long time, and they're probably just smoothing out the edges. Maybe they didn't have the trailer fully completed for April, so they push it into May. Who knows? That could be it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that this is going to be happening or not going to be happening? So I would just say, don't panic. Don't panic. Probably going to be happening. If it doesn't happen in June, yeah. Anyways, thank you so much. See you in the next one. Have a great day.